Hello, Diptesh here. Today we'll be discussing about what books you can follow for BMLT first year in AIIMS Kalyani. So in my previous video I have told what subject you have to follow in the first year. So today let's see what book you can follow. So let's start with anatomy and physiology. So in anatomy you can read General Anatomy by Bisram Singh. This is a very concise and well written book. Next is Basics in Human Anatomy for Bsc Paramedical course. This is also a good book and very concise book also. Next you can follow B.D. Chaudhasi's Applied Anatomy and Physiology. You can follow Principles of Anatomy and Physiology by Torture and Dediction. Very well diagram is there in this book. There is Ross and Wilson's Anatomy and Physiology book. And comes histology. So histology is the practical portion of anatomy. So in this histology portion you can follow the textbook of human histology by Yogesh Sontakya and human histology by I.B. Singh, Inderbir Singh. Next, if you come to the physiology, so there is A.K. Jain's textbook of physiology. The main textbook of A.K. Jain is in two volumes, volume 1 and volume 2. It's a very vast book, but for understanding it is a good book also. Then comes this book, G.K. Paul's Medical Physiology, Guyton and Hall textbook of medical physiology. This is Sembulingam's Medical Physiology. And Essentials of Physiology for Paramedical Students by Sembulingam. So this is a very concise book for our course and good book also. And comes A.K. Jain's Text and Practical Physiology for MLT. Then comes the practical portion of physiology. So for practical portion you can follow C.L. Ghai. C.L. Ghai's textbook of practical physiology, or you can follow G.K. Paul's Practical Physiology. So those are the lists of books. Now come to what I have followed. So I have followed, for anatomy I have followed Bisram Singh's General Anatomy. For histology I have followed I.B. Singh. And applied anatomy and physiology I have followed B.D. Chaudhasi. And this Basics in Human Anatomy for Bsc Paramedical course book also. For physiology I have followed A.K. Jain, the vast book that is that have two volumes, volume 1 and volume 2, and the concise book for MLT also I have followed the A.K. Jain book. And for practical portion I have followed Ghai's Practical. So those are the books list for anatomy physiology. You can follow whatever you can read, whatever easy for you, but don't read only one book. You have to study lots of books. You have to see which language is easy that you can follow.